What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Car Collective, the channel where we break down the newest metal on the market before anyone else gets their hands on it. I'm your host, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because we drop new car content every single week. Today, we are looking at something special. This is the 2027 Genesis GV80, and honestly, out of everything we've covered this year, this might be the one that surprised me the most. Now, let's just start with the obvious. Look at this thing, wrapped in a deep, glossy black that just swallows the light around it, sitting low and wide on a set of black, multi-spoke wheels with red brake calipers peeking out from behind. Genesis has always played it a little conservative with the GV80, very elegant, very understated, but this one feels different. The front end has been sharpened up. That crest grille is still there, still unmistakably Genesis, but it's flanked by this incredible quad-line LED lighting signature that stretches almost the entire width of the nose. It's aggressive without losing that luxury identity, which is honestly a hard balance to strike. Walk around to the side and you get these chrome-accented running boards, a subtle character line that runs the length of the body, and a roof line that tapers down just enough to give it that coupe-inspired stance without sacrificing headroom in the back. We'll get to that in a second. Around back, the GV80 keeps that horizontal light bar look Genesis has been using across the lineup, but it's been reworked with a more three-dimensional lens design, plus dual exhaust tips finished in polished chrome that peek out from a much more sculpted rear diffuser. This is not a car that's trying to blend in, and parked up against a view like this, it honestly looks like it belongs in a watch ad, not a parking lot. Now let's talk power for a second, because Genesis didn't just focus on looks here. Under the hood, you're looking at a choice between a 2.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder for the base trims and a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 for the higher trims, both paired to an 8-speed automatic and available with all-wheel drive. On the top-spec coupe trims, Genesis adds a 48-volt electric supercharger to that V6, which basically kills off turbo lag right off the line. It's not out here chasing lap times against a Porsche Cayenne, but it moves with real authority, and on the highway, it is dead silent. Which brings me to the interior, because this is where the GV80 really goes to work. Step inside, and it is a completely different world in here. This particular build is finished in a deep burgundy leather with cream accents, and the stitching detail alone tells you Genesis spent real time on this cabin. You've got a panoramic glass roof stretching almost the entire length of the car, letting in this incredible amount of natural light. And both rear seats get their own individual entertainment displays mounted to the front headrests, along with fold-out trays for your laptop or your morning coffee. There's a wireless charging pad built into the center console for rear passengers. Dual-zone climate controls back there too, so nobody's fighting over the temperature on a road trip. Up front, Genesis carries over that massive curved display that blends the digital gauge cluster and the infotainment screen into one continuous piece of glass. The steering wheel is wrapped in that same burgundy leather with contrast stitching, and the switchgear feels genuinely premium. Not the fake metal, fake carbon stuff you find in some rivals at this price point. Ambient lighting runs along the door panels and the center console in this soft blue tone that looks incredible once the sun goes down. Genesis really wants you to feel like you stepped into something closer to a Bentley than a typical three-row luxury SUV. And honestly, sitting in this cabin, they've mostly pulled it off. Pricing on the 2027 GV80 lineup starts a little above $60,000 for the base four-cylinder trim and climbs up into the high 80s for a loaded twin-turbo Prestige model, with the coupe trims pushing even higher than that. That puts it right in the crosshairs of the BMW X5, the Mercedes-Benz GLE, and the Audi Q7. And honestly, for the money, I think the GV80 might have the nicest cabin of that entire group right now. It's not the sportiest thing to drive, and it's not the most tech-forward if you're comparing infotainment software. But the way this interior makes you feel, combined with that exterior presence, makes a really compelling case for anyone cross-shopping. The German 3. So that's the 2027 Genesis GV80. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this. 1. Are we finally at the point where Genesis can go toe-to-toe with the German 3 on pure luxury feel? Or is that badge still going to hold it back for some buyers? I want to hear your take. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Because we've got a lot more coming this month. This has been the Car Collective. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.